Okay, looks like we're going to have chance to do some question and answers with Jason. So prepare your questions so Jason can help answer them. So please unmute yourself when you ask the question, and then remute yourself so everybody can hear, okay? Thank you. First off, I have a question for Jason.
Yes, sir.
When you first started Atomy, what did your sponsor tell you to do?
My sponsor told me to quit my job.
Okay. And then what happened?
I quit my job. Of course,
There's more to the story here. Come on.
Of course, about a year later, I started this business. One day, my sponsor told me, that was my big turning point. My sponsor told me to quit my job, and I was telling him, "Are you crazy? I'm not even making money for my rent. So with this money, I cannot even pay my rent. How can I survive?" So she asked me, "Do you believe in your success?" I said, "Of course, I will be successful." Then you should put both of your legs into one side. Just like my sponsor, she used to be working with a sewing machine, making clothing, right? For a factory for 33 years, right? She had to save every single second to make work with a sewing machine. So she didn't need a lot because she didn't want it to go to bathroom a lot. And she didn't even have time to chew the food. So she just put water on the food and then drank it. For 33 years, that's how she did. But she quit her job and she sold her sewing machine, because if she didn't sold the sewing machine and if she feel it's hard, she could go back to her old job, right? She said, make a commitment. In some of my speech, I usually say, if you think this is a big business, make a big commitment. She sold her sewing machine that she used to work for 33 years. I quit my job when I was not even an auto sales master yet. Imagine I have 4 little children. My wife is home helping my business, but home not making money, and I had to quit my job. So I asked my sponsor, okay, I really want to be full-time with Atomy only because that's my passion. I like to do Atomy only. I love to do that. But what if I don't make enough money in certain time? If I don't make that money, I'll be doomed. You have no idea how America works. We have to pay the rent every month. And if I don't pay the rent, we get kicked. I just lost my house. And I don't want to be kicked out of my rental house, right?
Right.
So I asked my sponsor, would you help me if I'm in trouble, right? After I become a full-time, I could be in trouble, and I asked her, can you help me out if I'm in trouble? And you know what she answered? I cannot help you. Even if I can, I won't help you. And she said, if I say I will help you, you're not gonna do your best.
Interesting.
So she said, cut your road, cut your boat, burn your boat, so that you cannot go back. There's no way you could go back. The only way you have to go is moving forward. That's why she was crazy enough to tell me this, and I was crazy enough to do that. And I'm so glad that I did that, because now I can tell anyone, quit your job.
There you go.
Because I did that.
Excellent.
But I'm not gonna be my sponsor. I'm telling you, you don't have to follow my word, but I'm still telling you, you decide and you take the responsibility. But I'm telling you, quit your job. Put your life in it. Put your life on this Atomy. If you think Atomy is your ultimate tool to make you to be successful. Put your life in it. Put everything you have. That's what I did after I quit my job because I was so desperate. That made me kept going. Yes, Anton.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jason Shim, for your sharing. We are very encouraging and very touching your story. And then I want to ask, the first time when you start this business, you are introduced by your sponsor. May I know what is the ranking of your sponsor at that time?
When she contacted me, she was sales master.
Oh, she was only sales master. Okay. And then also, I heard you say you travel a lot because you go and contact people. What kind of people you're contacting mostly? Is your known people or your, what we call?
Warm market or cold market?
Warm market, yes.
Well, of course, I tried my warm market in the beginning, but seems like they don't believe me. You know, seems like they try to avoid me. So I got hurt. And then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go cold marketing because they don't know me. Cold marketing, people I know, people who know me, they know that I used to do network marketing a lot. So whenever I try to approach them, they know I'm trying to introduce something else this time, right? Hey, this is great. This is the best. And then later, few years later, oh, that was not best. This is the best.
Yes,
and few years later again, oh, this is the best. So I did that many times, so it doesn't work anymore. So I try to call contact in the beginning. And when I try to call contact people, I targeted the beauty salon, the nail salon, because you know most of our product is about product for women. You know, even only one face, they use like tens of 20 products on only one face. And how about whole body? They use a lot of product. So you should target women, right? That's what I targeted in the beginning. And then when I have some customers and some partners, and I told, because I'm full-time, I told my partner, hey, if you tell me to go somewhere, I'll go. Just introduce me people, I'll go. So one day, one of my partners said, St. Louis, you know, St. Louis from New Jersey, 16 hours, 17 hours. I said, I'll go. And I went there and I introduced people. And now there's an auto sales master one in St. Louis. And under the St. Louis, there's a Charles master now. So, you know, even though you're going somewhere for nothing, never nothing, never. You always get something. You know, even though you fail, you get the experience of how you fail, right? You think about it later. When you take a shower, why did I fail today? What did I do wrong today? That's what usually I think. You know, that's whenever I'm taking shower, that's the time that I think to myself. I remember what happened today, and then I trace back what was wrong. That's what I said. You know, when on the soccer game, one of the father asked me, "What do you do?" I said, "Oh," right, something like that. You learn from your failure. So I don't know if I answer you. What was the question?
Okay.
And then when you travel to meet the person, do you travel with the people introduce you, or you just go by yourself? And then your friend asked me, please meet my friend. Mostly you go by yourself, or you go with the person who want to introduce you to his friend? Well,
that's case by case, because you know St. Louis is somewhere not many people can drive there, right? So I went there by myself because my partner was still working.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't doing Atomy full time, so he cannot go. But if I have, you know, if someone introduced me to, hey, meet the person 10 minutes away, right? I try to go, you know, Usually I try to go with my partner together.
Okay.
Usually I try, that's my goal. I don't want to go alone, right? You never want to go alone, but sometimes if you have to, you just have to, just try it. I know I'm not going to be successful, but I still think I'll be successful. I learn something. I never think that I'm going to fail. I think to myself, I'm going to make it happen no matter what. I'm just going to meet the person no matter what. I'm just going to tell about Atomy no matter what. That's what I used to think, you know. No matter what, I just do it.
Okay, my last question.
Yes, sir.
Since at the beginning of Atomy in America, the transportation fee is you must buy about $700, correct? $500. So when at that moment you introduce to somebody, they cannot afford to buy so much, then how you settle this problem? So they cannot receive the product. If they have to put with the fee, transportation fee will become very expensive. They don't want to pay this. How you settle this? And then when you meet the person at the beginning, do you sign them straight away and they buy the product straight away, or they buy later when you go back?
Well, I met so many people complaining about, transportation fee means shipping fee, right?
Yeah, shipping fee, yes.
So many people are complaining. At the time, I tell you a funny story. When we started in America, the shipping fee is you have to buy $700 before tax, $700 to get free shipping. At the time, 80-something company, right? The 60-year, 70-year-old company, 80-something company, right? You know, I'm on the way, something like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
that company had $150 free shipping. If you buy $150 free shipping at the time. So many people complain, hey, that company gives you free shipping if you buy $150. Well, how come you say you got to be better than them, and how come you have to buy $700 to get free shipping? A lot of people complain. But I said to them, hey, I'm not telling you to buy $700 product. If you want to buy it from the company directly, you have to buy $700 product to get free shipping, right? But you don't have to do this. If you think that's too much, just buy from me. I'll help you to consume the product. So that's when I was challenging as a salesman. I'll do the service for you. Just use the product for me. Do me a favor. I'll do all the necessary thing for you. So I was so ready to serve people, serve in humility, right? In our company model. I was so ready to serve people. Just please use my product. Please use my product. I'll do anything. And then later, it got $500. And later, $350. Now it's $150. And in the future, who knows? It's going to be $50, right? Or even lower. So $700 sounds like a trouble, sounds like obstacle. But if you see the core value of Atomy, right? If you see the core value of Atomy, $700 was nothing. Most people who see the vision of Atomy, that was nothing. Because $700 is just temporary. We know that's temporary. Now look at this, 10 years later, 150. How much is the free shipping in Singapore?
150 or so.
Yeah. I think Singapore, they can lower the 150 is not like 150 in US, right? It's
Sing dollar.
Yes. So anyway, if you see the core value, nothing bothers you. Nothing can stop you. Yes. Anybody else?
Okay, thank you.
And you are very welcome, Mr. Anton. Yes, Eunseong 사장님.
You said you chased away people and then they never come back. So what did you do? You try to find new people or you kept to contact them?
Well, you have to do two things. if so many people make a mistake. They just keep signing up new people and never follow up, right? You have to do both. You're supposed to make a 2 legs like this, keep going down, right? While you are keep going down, once in a while you have to come back from the top again and follow up, and keep going down again, and then start from the top, follow up, because you made an effort to make them to be a member, right? And they signed up because they trust you. They gave you a social security number, everything. They trust you and they become a member. And if you just leave them alone, you're losing your effort. So you have to, I always tell them people, since you're making 2 legs like this, keep putting people under here, once in a while, go back and follow up again. You don't want to follow up only one person. For example, let's say you have a partner. You signed up a person, and many people make a mistake. If you sign up a person and if they show any interest about doing this Atomy as a business, you just keep pushing them, right? I usually say this to my partner. Serve them as if they could go Imperial Master, but you work as if they're gonna quit tomorrow, right? You give them the trust. Hey, Unsong Sajem, you could go Imperial Master. You can do it. But you turn around and you work like a dog. You work like a Unsong Sajem gonna quit tomorrow. So you put people under Unsong Sajem so that I could, make more legs. So even if Unsong Sajem can quit, I have no problem because I'm keep building it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's you, but as an example, right? So just keep going down, and then once in a while, come back and follow up again. Because if you just follow only one person every day, they are just consumer. But if you keep talking, hey, you have to do this every day, that's like crazy. You're driving them crazy. That's how you chase people away. But if you just follow once in a while, showing them you're doing it again. Hey, I'm doing it. You're gonna experience. Even now, somebody call me. Hey, Jason, are you still doing? What is that Atomy? Yeah, are you still doing it? Am I still doing it? No, I'm not doing it. I'm enjoying it now, right?
Enjoying now.
Yeah. So people, they're always thinking of you. And you have to think about people too. Always go back. And so that's why you have to make a habit. Like I said, put a button on your smartphone. Call partners, call customers. And if you don't call a partner, you cannot press the button, right? You don't want to end your day without calling a partner and a customer. So make a habit, calling people. And if you set a goal and challenge as a salesman again, you will be calling people that you didn't want to call people. There's some people you don't want to call, right? I know. But if you have a challenge, it will drive you to call them. That's how you extend yourself. I hope I answered you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any other question?
I have one more question.
Sure.
You started Atomy right after Atomy America opened, and then when the foreign branch opened, how did you support the partners in foreign country?
Well, unfortunately, we try to, I couldn't travel outside the country when I started this, and I didn't have enough money anyway to travel outside the country. So what I did was usually, Kakao Talk or calling, something like that. If let's say you have to do something, right? And it seems like it's impossible, right? But if you have a strong desire that you have to do this, then you will find the way. I believe that. There's nothing impossible. I believe everything is possible if you have a strong desire. in God, everything is possible, right? So pray, God, I have to do this. Help me. Help me. You keep trying under God and believe that God is with me. God is with me. And even if He's not answering my prayer, there must be a reason. So you still stay positive, right? Everything, there must be a reason. But I want to be successful. So, let me tell you a funny story. I used to do a call contact a lot, right? And once I decide, today I'm gonna go that city. And then I drove that city. And I parked my car and I pray. Please God, open their heart. Let me talk with the right person. Let me talk with the efficient way. I pray God because I was so desperate. And I was still afraid to talk to stranger. But because I didn't have any sponsor. I had to do all by myself all the time. So I had to pray, my God, please God, be with me, be with me. And then I go open the store. Hello. Hi, my name is Jason. I'm from Atomy. And they say, what? Atomy. What is that? Oh, this is a cosmetic company from South Korea, developed by Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. They say, what? The nuclear power plant? And no, it's not a power plant. It's a nuclear atomic energy research institute. Well, same thing, same old. So I just keep talking. Sometimes it's successful. Sometimes, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm busy, get away. Many things happens, but if you think God is with you, you could still stay positive. He must be busy. He must be in bad mood, or he must just start this business. Whatever, you could still stay positive. So I'm so glad that I'm a Christian, that knowing that God is with me all the time. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.